What up, folks? Today I'm going to talk about this idea came about about America and our economic system. And since we're so stratified right now, and it's hard to get your comeuppance and move up the system, I decided to come up with an American caste system, same as in Spain. Or not in Spain actually, but the Spanish colonies in Latin America, where they had the criollos on top, and then I don't know who else. No, it was the Spanish on top, and then the criollos and the mulattoes, something like that. Yeah. So depending on race and mixture and etc. So they had that, and they have the oldest one as well, the Indian, within the Brahmins on top, and the warrior class and this and that. Yeah, I know it's different in America because you don't have to die with the economic system you were born into, and that doesn't prohibit you from from striving for anything else or to pursue that career just because you were born in this class doesn't mean you cannot be a dancer, or you cannot be a boxer or a warrior or a soldier. But yeah, I know that. But humor me. This is to make fun of our capitalist system. That yeah, just to classify our capitalist system how it is. So the American caste system. Number one, we have at the top of the food chain the intelligence class, the CIA, NSA, Carlyle Group, and etc. These are the people that are not elected. They are hidden in the shadows that move and shake the world, eliminate America's enemies, and neutralize its enemies at home. So those are I think, for me, the top of the food chain. Number two, the corporate elites, the CEOs, billionaires, hedge fund managers, bankers, Wall Street, and etc. Again, these are not elected people. They have extreme amount of power and are the rulers of our capitalist system. Moving on, number three, the political class. These are our elected representatives who lie and placate to us and make laws that protects the hierarchy and the capitalist system. So all these three together, I call them the ruling class. Because these people live a very oligarchical life. They don't have to follow the rules. They get away with murder and theft and billions of dollars. They look like us, but they are not like us. Their life is much more grandeur than ours. Yeah. So those three are the ruling elites. Like the Sackler family, who killed all those people through selling the opiates and stuff like that. Those are the elites. Number four of the American caste system, we have the celebrities, the athletes, the famous people, the multimillionaires, like Leonardo DiCaprio, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm talking about. Whose money and fame offer them the opportunity to enjoy all the riches of capitalism, fast cars, big mansions, all sorts of bitches, drugs, and etc. Now, the celebrity class cannot break the laws and doesn't have all the power to change things, and etc. But they do live a life of wealth, privileged life of wealth that are not offered to a lot of people in a lot of the citizenry. In our society, and we aspire to be like them. We see their lives and say, "Oh my God, I want to be like, like these people." All right. Number five, we have the enforcement class. These are the cops, soldiers, and etc. Now, this class doesn't have a lot of money, nowhere near the celebrity class, so it can't enjoy all the fruits of capitalism. They can't jet set the world, go on yachts, buy mansions, and etc. But they do have the power to beat, arrest, and kill the citizens of the empire. It is on purpose that they are poor, because these are the guard dogs of the ruling class. They keep the citizens checked, whether they are rich or poor. But they themselves cannot amass massive amount of wealth, because they would lead to corruption and challenging the ruling class. So these are brutes that are kept dumb and poor on purpose. Your job is not to question or philosophize, but is to obey and to make sure the master's laws are implemented. So that is why they don't arrest big drug dealers like the Sackler family, like we talked about before. All right, number six, the professional class. These are your doctors, lawyers, managers, and IT technicians, and etc. citizen with a specific set of skill that makes them useful to run society. They are basically the middle class, since there is no longer a middle class in America. These are it. They don't get all the fruits of capitalism, but could live a comfortable life in America as long as they follow the rules, not challenging the state and paying their bills and taxes. So these three classes, 4, 5, and 6, I would call them the useful citizen class. And lastly, we have, no, not lastly, but number 7, we have the sex worker class, the whore class or OnlyFans class, whatever you want to call them. Since sex sells, this is a capitalist country, and as Jane Fonda said, prostitutes are the inevitable products of a society that places ultimate importance on money, possession, and competition. So from the low-level peasant class, the most successful of them are the ones who whore themselves, man or woman. Number 8, we have the criminal class, the gangs, Hells Angels, Crips and Bloods, and scammers, the crypto scammers. Most of the time they're not rich, like Bernie Madoff and stuff like that. But there's a lot of scammers in the low-level criminal class as well. And these class of people most of the time prey on other citizens to get more money and all the fruits of capitalism. So these are not people rebelling against the system. These are people that are also unwittingly the guardians of capitalism as well, for they feed on their own class, fighting one another to get a better position in the caste system, which profits the ruling elites. For they don't care if they kill, cheat each other So because, au contraire, they love it. They don't care if we cheat, killing each other, because the elites love it. Number 9, the strugglers. These are mostly immigrants, workers, some natives as well. We work at Walmart, long hours, hard jobs, struggle throughout most of our lives, hustling and bustling to make ends meet and being effed over by the system and the criminal class. They are high on anxiety, loneliness, and depression. And these were once the American middle class, the backbone of America. They were useful at one time. All right. Number 10, lowest of the lowest, the homunculus class. These are the homeless, the junkies, the mentally ill, and etc. These are forgotten by society and their souls and mind crushed by society. They have lost their humanity and dignity, hence the name of homunculus. This 4 I would call the sad state of proletarianism.
Big of a deal. I spoke at my old high school and I told them kids straight up, if you guys are serious about making it out of this ghetto, you gotta focus, you gotta stop blaming white people for your problems, and you've gotta learn how to rap or play basketball or something, nigga. You're trapped. You are trapped. Either do that or sell crack. That's your only options. That's the only way I've ever seen it work. You better get to entertaining these white people, nigga. Get to dancing. Go on out there and be somebody.